I bet you didn't know that Texas-Mexico border has undergone a striking change in early 2025. Once overflowing migrant shelters, symbols of a years-long immigration surge, are now standing nearly empty. What's behind this dramatic shift? Today, we explore the policies, enforcement measures, and human stories reshaping this critical front line of migration. Please subscribe to our channel for more updates. As of February 2025, illegal border crossings along the US-Mexico border have plummeted to historic lows, averaging just 600 per day, down from peaks of over 8,000 daily encounters in late 2023. Shelters in border cities like El Paso, Del Rio, and McAllen, which once struggled to house thousands, now report occupancy rates in the single digits. Ruben Garcia, director of a prominent El Paso shelter network, recently noted that only 40 people remain across his facilities, a fraction of their former capacity. This isn't just a Texas story, it's a national shift. New figures from U.S. Customs and Border Patrol revealed January 2025 apprehensions dropped below 30,000, the lowest since the pandemic-era lows of 2020. But why? The answer lies in a convergence of aggressive policy and enforcement. Within hours of his January 20, 2025 inauguration, President Donald Trump launched a sweeping immigration crackdown. The Biden-era CBP One app, once a lifeline for migrants to schedule asylum appointments, was shut down, stranding nearly 270,000 people waiting in Mexico. Simultaneously, Trump declared illegal immigration a national emergency, deploying active-duty military to assist with border security and initiating mass deportation flights. Across the border, Mexico has mirrored this hardline stance. With 10,000 troops stationed along its northern frontier, Mexican officials have cracked down on northward migration, intercepting caravans and redirecting deportees to new tent shelters in cities like Ciudad Juarez. This dual enforcement strategy has created a chilling effect. Fewer migrants are attempting the journey, and those who do face steeper risks and costs. Analysts warn this quiet may be temporary. After Trump's first term began in 2017, migration paused briefly before rebounding. For now, though, the border is a shadow of its former self. Behind the numbers are people. Migrants like Margelis Tinoco Lopez, who waited months for a CBP One appointment, only to see it canceled, now find themselves in limbo. Shelters that once offered hope are closing doors or scaling back. In Juarez, Pastor Juan Fierro Garcia of El Buen Samaritano shelter has watched this cycle before. He tells migrants, trust God's timing, but for many, hope is fading. On the Mexican side, preparations for deportations are underway. 9 new shelters are rising to house returning migrants while others wait in uncertainty, some contemplating illegal crossings despite the heightened risks. For shelter operators in Texas, the emptiness brings mixed emotions. Relief from years of strain, but concern for those still in need. What does this mean for the future? Border analysts predict a complex road ahead. Policies like Trump's asylum ban and military deployment face legal challenges. Federal courts have long upheld some asylum rights at ports of entry. Meanwhile, cartels may exploit the crackdown, charging migrants more for riskier routes. In Texas towns like Del Rio, the arrival of hundreds of troops signals a new normal, but one that could shift if migration surges again. For now, the shelters stand as silent witnesses to a border in transition, one where enforcement has triumphed over influx, at least temporarily, but history suggests the story is far from over. As February 2025 unfolds, the Texas border offers a paradox, a moment of calm amid a storm of change. The nearly empty shelters tell a tale of policy, power, and perseverance, one that will continue to evolve in the months and years ahead. Stay tuned as we track this unfolding chapter. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and share.